Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Our next guest says that irrational fears might be more than just quirks and could actually be remnants of a past life. Here to explain, we welcome back psychic therapist and author of The Secret That's Holding You Back, Vincent Genna. It's so nice to see you.
It's great to be back here. It's been a while, but it's always good to see you, Hannah.
Always great to see you. Okay, let's talk about déjà
Yes.
vu, like maybe in a soulmate kind of situation.
Okay, so whether we believe it or not, it doesn't matter. Reincarnation works, and it works on an unconscious level as well as a conscious level when some of those memories sneak through. So it's more than just déjà vu, that kind of feeling that you meet somebody and that all of a sudden you fall in love at first sight. No, it's actually falling in love at first memory. What's happening is that souls migrate from lifetime to lifetime together because we create a karma. So it's very possible that you may come across that one person who, oh, you had a past life with. Maybe you were a brother and a sister, a mother, a father, or lovers even in that past life. And now you're meeting them again in this lifetime, but you recognize them. And people say that a lot, especially couples, that I feel like I've got a connection with you. It feel like I've known you forever, even though they've only just met. But that doesn't mean that they're meant to be lovers in this lifetime. It gets a lot of people in trouble when they have that.
Oh yeah, that sounds like it could get a little bit complicated. Okay, I want to ask you about phobias because I happen to have a very irrational fish phobia. What is going on with that?
Oh my goodness. Well, I can tell you right now, as soon as I was told that and I heard that, I got a vision of you as a young boy, and you were with your family on a boat, on a ship, and you fell into the water.
No!
Unfortunately, when you fell into the water, I'm feeling, and I immediately saw a shark attack. And so, yes, in a past life, you were killed by falling in the water, being bitten by a shark, and drowning. Now, this lifetime, the interesting thing is you didn't bring anything from that lifetime with you. You wouldn't want to. That's why you're female in this lifetime. You're beautiful. However, when you're near the water, the hairs on your neck just stand up because it's an unconscious, soulful memory of that one lifetime. It explains all our erratic fears. I have a fear of heights because I feel like I'm going to lose control and just jump off the cliff or jump off a building. And it's because in a past life, I actually committed suicide that way. I didn't like my life. And I'm talking years and years and years ago. So fear of snakes, fear of anything. I have a friend who doesn't like to cross bridges. And that's because in a past life, her horse and carriage got out of control and went falling off of a man-made bridge that linked two land masses, very short, but it killed her when she fell to the bottom of the ravine. So things like that, those fears are because of horrible experiences you've had in the past. Fear of snakes, but meanwhile, you live in the city and there's no snakes around. Why would you have a fear of snakes? It's because in the past life, you were probably bitten by a snake and now you're afraid of one because you're remembering some of those fears. They're triggers, shall we say. They're triggers to your memories of your past lives.
Well, it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like we were really going through it in our past lives. And a lot of people like to think maybe that they were some kind of a queen and royal person in the past, but obviously not.
I can't believe you just said that. Everybody who comes to me for a past life reading thinks they're a sheik, a queen, a princess, royalty from the past. Well, you know, there were those perpetrators. There were those Vikings. There was those people, pirates and rapists and killers. And quite honestly, we had more of that back in the past than we have now because of that lifetime. There wasn't a lot of law and order then, right? So somebody had to be the bad person. Somebody had to be in a battle and a war. As a matter of fact, I'm able to see, and this has happened so many times, where I see a person's past life and I say, I bet you have a scar right on your side or a birthmark. That birthmark, a dark spot on the side, is where a spear went through that killed you in a past. And so the person goes, oh my gosh, I do have this weird birthmark right on the side of my body. And it just flashes back when you hit that. So knowing about some of those past lives actually can help you with some of the blockages you might have in this lifetime. So it's not only this lifetime we're dealing with, but it's some of the residual of our past lives that we're either trying to fix, correct in some way, or it's just getting in the way. That's why I do past life regressions.
So fascinating. We could just talk about this for hours, but we've got to wrap it up. Vincent, thank you so much. It's always so fun to chat with you.
It's great to be here. And just remember one thing, Hannah, no shark is going to get you in this lifetime. That was a past lifetime. You can go enjoy yourself at the beach and enjoy yourself in some water. But I don't blame you, because I don't like those little itty bitty fish that nibble at you.
I know. I don't get it. All right, Vincent, thank you so much. Okay, we'll have more about Vincent on our website. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.